hate the homies.
Oh, yeah, man. It's about to get what? No, ain't no hold on. Now the listeners want to see, okay, what y'all laughing about? How y'all start the podcast laughing?
Man.
Y'all, we want to laugh too. So this week's episode, what is it, episode number 12?
12, dog. 1, 2.
Up at episode number 12, I Hate the Homies podcast. I be Rock Teasy for Sheezy.
Man, it's the first homie, Griff, and I hate the homies.
And it's your boy Super Dave, but guess what?
We don't care.
But we do care about Deshaun Watson. What's going on? Is he going to continue to have this 6-game suspension? The NFL has appealed it. They want a stiffer penalty. We're going to discuss what that's all about. We got the NFL Hall of Fame and the Hall of Fame game with your Raiders.
Come on, dog. Hurry up and get to that part. Let's go.
I took my wife as a surprise to the Silk Sonic performance in Vegas. All I got to say, man, Michael Jackson type level of performance. I'm going to break it down. Y'all don't understand, okay?
You hear our quietness, right? Like, I want to know. I want to hear too.
This.
No, y'all don't understand. So we'll get into all that. Anything that I'm missing before we get started? Because
we got to do the yay or nay.
Absolutely.
We definitely got to talk about Jerry Jones not putting Jimmy Johnson in the Ring of Honor.
Ooh.
What's taking so long, homie?
Ooh. So y'all need to download, subscribe, get the 5-star reviews. The I Hate the Homies podcast starts right now.
Right, Dugga.
Let's go.
I hate the homies.
Let's get it popping, man. Deshaun Watson. 6-game suspension.
He thought.
What I tell y'all?
You
told y'all
you
that
told us.
last week.
You did.
Because
NFL wasn't going to stand for that.
not only that, because NFL don't want that heat from these women organizations and the general public.
Well, not just women organizations. It's come on now. It's almost Cosby-esque. Like, I mean, you remember when Cosby first, we was like, man, leave that man alone. That man is America's dad. Then we start going, America's dad nasty. Like, man,
got a little freak in him.
America. Like, so, and not laughing, but I think it got real serious in the NFL. The NFL's biggest problem with domestic violence and women, and they have let a number of athletes slide that it came back to haunt them. And I'm all for people having second chances and reform, but man, you just can't do what you want to do to a woman and then think it's cool, even though it's a predominantly male sport.
So is it safe to say, Super Dave, that Deshaun Watson will not play a down in the NFL this year?
I think it will be a 1-year suspension. But they're also looking for that fine. Remember, they were talking about an $8 million fine. $8 million fine for him. And also, he has to take counseling for his problem that he said he doesn't have.
Yes, sir.
Can we just update the people that, so this is what y'all saying, okay, Deshaun Watson, who is he? Didn't he go to Clemson? Deshaun Watson allegedly goes to massage parlors, right? And he says, hey, I would like a massage. A masseuse don't care. They just here to do the work. Halfway or a third into his massage, he turns around and goes, what's up with this? I'm sitting right here in front of you. And I guess he done got away with it a couple times, but it's been dozens and dozens of women who are like, yo, I'm just a masseuse, man. What is this nasty? What are you doing? I was actually in Atlanta over the weekend, and I heard a caller call on Hot 107.9 said that her sister had a massage parlor in Atlanta. He did the same thing to her. And then he tried to call her after and be like, can I come again? So it's something he does. Like it's a little nasty, like a dark little nasty that everybody ain't cool with. And this all I'm saying out loud. Deshaun, go buy you a prostitute, pretend that she's a masseuse, and do whatever you want with her. You cannot go to these real massage parlors and think that everybody on the happy end.
You preaching right now, bro.
I'm just saying.
Like, I mean, you ain't. Listen, that's actually a legitimate suggestion. Because listen, people have their own little crazy rowdy fetishes or whatever.
Yeah.
Obviously, this is a fetish of his.
He pretend like he ain't Deshaun Watson and he can just be nasty at a massage parlor.
Now, I got a question for you, Griff. One of his stipulations on his new situation is all of his massage therapists must be approved by the Cleveland Browns. So you already know these massage therapists ain't gonna look like
he about to get
supermodels.
Him Jim Carrey from Living Color, Milo. he about to get. Hello, good morning, Deshaun. I am here for your 2:00. He ain't gonna want a happy ending. He ain't gonna want a happy beginning. He gonna
big
want
shoulders.
Big shoulder meat.
Big shoulders.
It's good. Listen, but here go the not funny part. He had the same clause with Houston, and they let it slide a bunch of times.
And that's why they went after Houston Texans.
And that's why Houston Texans paid. They paid some of those women off before the season started. So they played them.
And then they made him sit the whole season.
Yeah,
they know he did something for real.
They did their part,
right,
as far as letting all this stuff happen. But let's not put it past the NFL right now, because I know what they were trying to do. I know people were saying that when you look at Roger Goodell, players are getting mad because he was like the judge and the jury and making the final decision. They went to somebody in the middle to bring them to a meeting ground, to where you
mediator. So it ain't just him.
It's not just him. But at the end of the day,
they was like, nah, we don't like your mediator.
When you see 6 games, it's really an embarrassment to the NFL for coming out for 6 games. I know what Sue Robinson
6 games,
was doing.
No money, homie. Don't forget that
6
part.
games,
6
no
games,
money.
no money,
and no counseling.
Yeah. So this brings us to our point to this next phase of this conversation. Jacoby Brissett is going to be the starting quarterback for however long.
I thought Garoppolo went there.
No,
not yet.
No,
that's what I'm about to get ready to say. So, do they sign Garoppolo or do they bring in Colin Kaepernick? I know what you're going to say about Colin Kaepernick, but if I'm the Cleveland Browns,
right,
would you consider bringing in Colin, even if he don't touch the field, even if he's the 3.5 string, 4th string quarterback, or whatever?
Do they have money anymore, dog?
You won't have to pay Colin Kaepernick a big contract to bring him in. He just wants to play and be on the field now.
Can we stop with this Kaepernick stuff? It's been 5 years since we've seen him play. If he did play, he's going to be, 34, 35 years old. I don't care if he's coming in to be a backup. He's done.
Well, I'm all the way with that. But let's never forget that the NFL players, the NFL owners paid him. Colin Kaepernick got a settlement that we still don't know how much he got from the league. And that was from 32 old white dudes who was very mad about giving this dude some money, and he was already getting a check from the 49ers. So as much as we want Colin Kaepernick to come back, as much as people who are outside and say that let that black man stand in it, they paid him already. They're not going to pay him 3 times. They're not.
Let me tell you something. The NFL is a business. It ain't personal. It's a business.
Right.
So let me put my Rock T Sports Genius hat on for you two gentlemen real fast. Of course.
A big hat, too.
Of course, I would want to sign Colin Kaepernick on my roster. Not necessarily to play, but if he's on my roster, that's going to put more people in the seats.
That jersey is going to get sold.
The jersey's going to be sold out everywhere. If I'm an owner or a general manager of the Cleveland Browns, I'm signing Colin Kaepernick or any organization or whatever for that purpose alone, because this is a business, period. He don't even have to touch the field, but people are going to tune in and watch. They're going to get them jerseys.
What happened to him playing with the Raiders? They signed him. They didn't even say we released Colin Kaepernick. He just wasn't there no more.
Because he's not good anymore.
That's not even the point no more.
It don't have to.
If he had stop it. If he had any kind of talent left.
It's not true, dog. They paid him already, dog.
I understand about the pay part, but even if he had any kind of talent, just like Deshaun Watson has talent, somebody will go after him. We saw what he did the last year in San Francisco. He wasn't great. He was average.
Dog, I saw him win the NFC Championship in Atlanta one year. In Atlanta, I was at the game.
That was the first
and I
year,
was like,
oh my God.
Wow. But that was, I'm just saying, they wasn't supposed to win that game. I know, he all riled up.
This is a guy that is going to tattoo Quincy Carter on one of his butt cheeks, bro.
Right.
So obviously he believes.
Why are we alarmed?
Exactly, man.
Yeah, but you guys
Look at him rolling his eye.
But my
He
whole,
look like the Hulk. Y'all know when the Hulk about to turn and he's
yeah, because you're making me mad. You're making me mad about
me
this.
when I'm angry.
You wouldn't like me when I make angry because you guys are getting me frustrated. You guys are falling right into the trap that everybody else falls into, and then you want to laugh about it.
Look at Buff Smurf.
Cap had his shot. Did he have his shot? He had his shot when you said this a couple of months ago with the Raiders.
Yeah.
Were the Raiders talking about him?
They didn't.
Okay,
Listen,
let me ask you this.
He couldn't even be a backup for the Raiders, for that sorry ass team with the Raiders.
Oh,
see,
Griff.
now that's
Take that
when
hat off.
I have to end it. No,
I'm going to distance myself from this conversation.
Yeah, you don't want none of this smoke, dog. I'm actually going to take it off, and I'm going to lay it not close to you because if you touch it, then I'm going to really hate the homie. Let me tell you something, sir. First of all, and then you have to have a second of all, and then closing when you have those. First of all, the preseason started on Thursday at the Hall of Fame game, and the Raiders won. And Josh McDaniels' schemes on offense and defense looked incredible. The backup looked incredible. The running backs looked incredible.
You sound like,
hold on, let the man finish.
Hold on. When you said a team that sound like trash, and that we gonna have a real problem this season, dog, with that mouth of yours. Okay. Yeah, I know you ain't get hugged and burped when you was a kid, but I am not gonna allow this dysfunction. I'm not gonna allow it, dog. We got too many people to talk to, dog. For you to be, he ain't get burped. Yes, yeah, man. Who want? Oh, come here, Jay. Come here, Jay. No, I don't want to burp. Like, don't baby buff smurf me, dog.
if anything,
dog, the Raiders right now. They talking about could win the division. That's what it is. This is not
because
just
of
me
what?
saying it.
Don't do that. You sound
Because
like
of the number one wide receiver in the whole NFL, dog.
Yeah,
because that was his best friend or something. Wait, Rock T, when Derek Carr and Deshaun, when Derek Carr and Devontae Adams start saying,
gonna be sick.
Remember the play we ran against
That's
San
gonna be
Jose
sick.
State? Run that one.
That's gonna be
You know
sick.
what I'm saying?
That's gonna be sick.
They know. But I'm just saying how much fun they gonna have. Dog, my wife told me don't get excited with you about the Raiders because she know how you are. So I'm gonna just relax. I'm gonna let you have that, but your team will want to go 1-0.
But you sound like an ass right now. You
How?
really do.
Because I'm defending my team.
Because how did you start this whole conversation?
Colin Kaepernick ain't gonna get no money. That's what I said.
Because of the way my team look in the preseason. It's a preseason game. It's the first preseason game of the season.
Let a player from the
Hall of
Cowboys
Fame.
tear an ACL, then you're gonna be all low self-esteem.
You act like that is the.
I just said it was the first game. I'm not
So
saying
now you're gonna win the
we the
division.
best team.
Now you're gonna win the division.
We're gonna win the division
one
anyway.
preseason
I'm
game.
saying that already. If you don't go into the season saying my team going to the Super Bowl, you ain't even a fan.
I've said it every year, and we haven't been in 25 years.
Quincy
so you
Carter
can stop
on
it.
your
Don't
left
bring
ass.
Quincy Carter up. We're talking about
Tony
right now.
Romo on
We're
your
talking
right
about you.
ass. You don't want this smoke. You can't even sit without having horrible quarterbacks. Every time he sit, he go. It's like a whoopee cushion. They go horrible quarterbacks.
What is David Carr won? I mean, not David Carr. What is Carr? What is Carr
Derek
won?
Carr has thrown for 4,000 yards, dog, for 7 seasons.
Oh wow! I can say the same thing about who? Dak.
Yeah.
Not that many seasons.
Okay, all those seasons with
You
what?
asking me what did they do?
He hadn't done a damn thing. Has he won a championship?
Super Day. No, he hasn't.
Has he been to the AFC Championship game?
No, he hasn't.
Okay,
Did he take the team to the playoffs?
It's ridiculous.
Did he take the team to the playoffs
do that.
last season? Absolutely.
So hold on,
Can we get
I'm
better?
busted out of this
Did
shirt.
we
I'm
just
telling
get
you,
a
I'm busted out of this
99
shirt.
player rating guy from Madden?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So let me jump in before Buff Smurf.
Look, he looking away. I'm looking away. We look like children.
we got to burp.
talking nonsense,
We got to burp him real fast before
Dog,
the end of this episode. But hold on, both of you guys are saying some legitimate arguments. Okay,
Don't do that. Don't do that.
both of you guys are saying
Get
some
off the
legitimate.
fence.
No,
Pick
listen.
one side.
Listen, I'm just saying, I'm calling like it is. Y'all got to y'all got some stuff y'all got to work out between each other. Like he got to burp you, and you got to calm yourself down or whatever. But
I think he wants a spanking, and I'm not giving it to him.
look,
You want to? Y'all heard
as
it.
far as
Why it just got uncomfortable.
as far as quarterbacks, Derek Carr and Dak Prescott, I'll put them into the exact same category.
I would not.
Period.
I believe Derek Carr is way better than Dak Prescott.
I wouldn't go that far.
Well, you know,
But
you're
I
a
would-
Detroit Lion fan, so your whole football, everything is sketchy anyway, sir.
man.
By the way,
But I'm
It's funny how we get from going from Carr to
no,
to
we
Dak.
went from Deshaun.
I know,
to,
but no, Deshaun. But I'm saying we're talking about Cap, and that tell you how much any team should want this guy. Cap, nobody should want this guy right now.
sure they should.
No,
For the reasons that I gave
don't
you.
give me the publicity. Don't give me the
he-
money
well, that's
issue.
all he's saying. It's a show. It's gonna
Because,
be a whole show.
right now,
that come
the
with it.
Cleveland Browns they already have a circus right now because of Deshaun Watson, and now you look at the running back. He wants to leave. Hunt wants to leave.
Kareem
So
Hunt.
it's a big circus right now with the Browns. Why would you bring that circus there?
What makes the circus? How do you sell tickets for a circus?
You say I got a damn elephant and a midget.
And then
Come see him.
and you got clowns running around.
Whoever say
So
Griff, you can't
Colin
say
is a clown.
midget, whatever little
According to
person.
your opinion, Colin Kaepernick is a clown because he can't play no more. So
done.
why
That
not
is- that
add
is
another
basically what you're saying.
Yes.
So now
fun
we
thing
got-
to the circus?
We got clowns, we got midgets, we got elephants.
Now, I personally
What?
believe that Colin still got some gas. He's right now. Colin Kaepernick is better than most third string quarterbacks in the league right now, and some
Absolutely. I
second
give you
strings,
that. I give you
and
that.
some second string.
Well,
Who cares?
second
Yes or
string
no?
for who?
Okay, that's fine. But where's it going to get you? When you talk about a Cleveland Brown team that's young and they're ready to win right now. So if Brissett went down and you bring in Cap, can Cap lead you to a championship?
I didn't
If-
say
if-
you
Yes
put.
or no?
Behind-
Yes or no?
I
Yes.
didn't
Behind
say
good
put,
coaching?
I didn't say put Cap at number 2. I said put him at 3. I even
You
said
said
3.5. I'm just saying put him on the roster for the reason that I
I'm
gave
not
you.
putting him on the roster just to have a show. I'm putting him on the roster because I want to win. It's about
All right,
winning.
so
At the end of the day, it's about a W, right?
Speaking of show,
Is it?
Uh,
Is it?
for the team, yes.
That's all I'm saying. So why not go after Jimmy Garoppolo? Because that's your best chance of winning.
I can't disagree with that.
And
Yeah,
I've been saying
think
that for
Garoppolo
weeks.
would be a great fit.
Yeah, I'm not
If he's
disagreeing with
out-
that.
If Deshaun is out for 1 year, because this team is ready to win now. You look at that division right now with Cincinnati,
Not a
with
game.
Baltimore.
Not a game.
So
And the
you-
Steelers is letting it be known we not up and coming. Don't worry about us.
And you guys know this. Your window is always going to be small, and each year it closes tighter and tighter to where you can't win.
Mhm.
You got to do it. The window is wide open right
I'm
now
with
for them to win right now. You go get Jimmy G. You call Lynch right now, and you say, "I'm gonna give you whatever you want. I got to have this guy for 1 year because he's only for 1 year,
Absolutely.
and he's looking to build his career up to where after next year he has a big contract with another
But
team."
first of all, why did the 49ers treat him like he was garbage? And then don't forget, last year this time they was talking all loud, talking about we might just start the rookie. And then the rookie did so horrible in the preseason, never heard from him again.
because
Right.
they feel like he reached his peak. He reached his ceiling.
Talking about
with the-
Garoppolo.
with Garoppolo with the 49ers. But you put him on that team right now that's ready to play.
So you
In
telling me
Cleveland.
Trey Lance is about to come out here and throw
No, I
these
ain't
rocks
telling
to
you that.
Debo
I'm
Samuels?
not the general manager. No, I'm not believing
to
in
this
that.
giant tight end that they got. Trey, it's too much. I don't know in it. If you a manager and an owner, ain't you saying let's go with what's working?
He won
Let's go
70.
with-
He won 70% of his games. I'm talking about
I keep Garoppolo in San Francisco if I'm San Francisco.
Period.
And you giving Trey another opportunity to continue to learn, get
just,
better.
That's 2 seasons.
More
What you got
confidence.
under your-
Absolutely.
Since they're not, if I'm the
They're gonna
Cleveland
struggle,
Browns,
dog.
if I'm the Cleveland Browns, I'm the general manager.
You're right.
I'm calling up Lynch right now and saying,
Absolutely.
let's make a deal. I want this guy here because you have the running game. You have the offensive line.
Well, do you have a
got
running
receivers.
game? I was going to talk to you about that. Let's talk about Kareem Hunt for a second. This dude, let's never forget that he got into a domestic thing.
How many games did he get? He got 8
with
games,
Kansas
right?
City.
8 games in 2019.
Yes.
How
He
many
got
did
into
Deshaun
a-
get? 6 games.
And then he physically, so I guess, and if I can remember, stop me if I'm wrong, Rock T, it was a party. It was a girl there. It was a former girlfriend, now girlfriend. They wanted her out the party, so he strong-armed her in the hallway, but it's all footage, right?
That's pretty much it.
So he leaves. The Chiefs let him go as a disgrace,
Yes.
as somebody who broke the code, who they were saying he'll never play again, and Cleveland picked him up just casually.
Yeah.
Do. Nobody even. So here we go. We give you $12 million, sir.
Over 2 years.
In your 2 years.
Yeah.
And in your first year, you wasn't the same Hunt
Right.
that we paid for, that we was hoping you would be with this second chance.
It's the system.
Right. And now you want upfront money, and we don't even need, sir, you're on a contract year is what they call it. Shut up. That's my Kareem Hunt.
Now, see, Kareem Hunt, the reason why he wants this extension, his agent is smart. Said, listen, bro, you was hurt last year. You didn't put up the numbers that you thought you would put up.
He missed 9 games last year.
Now is the time to try to get as much money as we can because nothing is promised. Nothing is promised.
But that's anybody in the NFL.
Right. So he's doing the right thing, trying to go get that quick extension. But, Cleveland just said, nah, bro, you good. We good.
Can I just say, so this kid, Kareem Hunt, goes to the University of Toledo, right? Then he plays for Kansas City. He was one of the running backs, and there's only a handful of them that never fumbled while he was in college. Okay? He goes his first game that they played him in, he fumbles.
Mm-hmm.
National TV. I think it was Monday night or something crazy. He fumbles.
Right.
The dude's intestinal fortitude was so crazy that he finished the game with almost 200 yards, received that was like a huge thing. And that's what put him on. Not to mention his very, very fast legs.
Absolutely.
And his shifty. Yeah, Kareem Hunt was sweet. But when you got a Nick Chubb back there that's like, it's my team anyway.
Right.
They was running them both in a pro form and swapping them out and just putting in fresh legs. So it was always that play action threat. But when Baker Mayfield ain't hitting on nothing, now we know y'all gonna run. Now your running backs is beat up.
We stacking the pocket.
Right.
We stacking everything. We putting 8 up front.
8
now what you
in
gonna
the
do?
middle.
That's it.
Right.
Now, the one that I will applaud Cleveland for, and the NBA needs to take notice of this, is just because the player asked to leave and he's under contract, you don't have to give him up.
Right.
He signed a contract.
They said
and
no real quick.
They told him no real quick. If the NBA picks up some of that from what the Cleveland Browns are doing, I think you have a better NBA.
You talking about Kevin Durant, huh?
Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving,
just
go down the
saying
list.
people that's in contract.
I mean,
Right.
The Beard,
James
Harden, same thing. He quit on a couple of teams. Stop giving these players what they want. But I'm saying if they take a notice of what the Cleveland Browns are doing in the NFL, I know it's different because it's guaranteed money compared to not guaranteed money in certain areas. But still, say no. You can say no. He signed a contract.
Well,
say no.
Let's shift gears to the Hall of Fame. We talked about the Hall of Fame game.
Yeah, we did.
With your
before
Raiders.
I was just.
I mean, that was a waste. Get to what you need to get to.
So the Hall of Fame game went down in Vegas.
It went down in Canton.
Okay, the Las Vegas Raiders played in the Hall of Fame game. So my apologies for that. But I was in Vegas.
Right.
Because I took my wife there to go see Silk Sonic. Bruno Mars, Anderson Paak. And let me say this, man. I'm a grown man. Okay?
Sometime. Go ahead.
By far, this is the best show of all time right now. This is the greatest show on earth right now. You have to put this show up there with Michael Jackson.
Okay.
Listen, I'm telling y'all this. I'm not overhyping this. Get your butt to Vegas to watch the Silk Sonic performance at the Park MGM.
Okay.
From start to finish, from when they opened the curtains all the way to the last song. My wife and I, we was on our feet. Now, I've been to several concerts in my life.
Okay.
And there's parts of the show where you want to sit down, chill, relax, because, all right, cool, whatever. Then you get back up and dance on your favorite song, and you get whatever. This performance from start, even during the slow jams, the slow ballads they singing, you on your feet like, I'm over there like, yo, I'm like, yo. Let me tell y'all something, man. If there's any, it's worth every dime that you spend. It's worth the moment, especially if you go with your wife. If you got a wife, Dave, we still don't know if your wife is real or not, so we don't know.
Yeah, it's a question mark.
So
right
you may
there.
have to. I don't know.
It's gonna be somebody with Dave and a hat that's real low. Kenny from the South Park.
Fellas, I'm telling you, man, go see this show. It's definitely worth. That's all I'm gonna say.
I would like to ask a couple things. What are your, obviously that's your number one. What's your number two and your number three concert?
Of all time?
Yeah.
Oh, Michael Jackson and Prince.
You saw Michael Jackson.
And Prince.
Where did you see Michael Jackson?
I saw Michael Jackson. Oh man, I take that back. I never seen Michael Jackson in
I
person.
wanted you to say that.
I didn't see him in person.
So then we'll skip the Michael Jackson. We'll go to the Prince. You saw Prince?
I actually got a chance to introduce Prince at the Reunion Arena in Dallas, Texas, a long time when I first started my radio career.
That's dope.
I'm the guy coming out on stage, keeping people hyped before, you know, this is Prince. Now they're clearing the stage, right?
Right.
They're getting everybody out the way. He's about to come. So they're getting all the radio people, whatever. Right. I'm out there entertaining the folks. They say, hey, Rock, about to get ready to start the show. So I'm coming off.
Wrap it up.
I'm wrapping up, coming off, about to get ready to, you know, leave backstage because they got to clear everything.
Yeah.
And Prince's handler came up to me and said, yo, kid, come here. I said, what? He said, Prince wants you to introduce him. I'm like, wow. For real? So, I'm like, how you want me to introduce him, man? Just go introduce him. Now, he had his own introduction after that.
But you still got to do
like,
the make some noise.
Bro, that's right. That may be the highlight of my career, man. I go back out there and I introduce the main event, which is Prince, whatever. And I'm walking off stage and Prince is like, appreciate that, kid. And walk like the doggone Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yeah,
too tall. I'm not too tall, but
Mean Joe Green.
I was waiting for him to throw me a purple jersey. Like, yo, Prince just gave me props, man.
Okay.
So
I wanted to ask you that, and then here's my last question, and then I'll go, and then you can go, Super Day. How many people do you think were at the Silk Sonic?
Whatever the capacity of that arena is.
So
let's
I'm
just
gonna say 1,400, 1,800.
Was it packed? Was it sold out?
Yeah, it was sold out.
Yeah, all they shows.
It probably was about 3,000 or 4,000. That's a big arena.
I'll find out.
Yeah,
I'll find out while Dave is talking. But so that's you said it's better than Michael Jackson.
I said you got to put it up there with all-time greatest performances.
You actually said,
you said it was better.
And then you lied and said, I didn't see Michael Jackson. You changed your mind. So this is what I would like to say. In 1992, I saw Michael Jackson in front of 97,000 people. If Silk Sonic had 5,000 or 3,000, that's an amazing sold-out event. Now imagine 97,000 people in Munich, Germany, with hundreds and hundreds of people being lifted by hand because they done passed out at this concert. So in my mind, no matter how good they are, dog, they can't beat that 97,000 experience. And I saw Michael Jackson's teeth. I was that close.
Okay, so before you say your thoughts, I'm with you 100%. Okay.
But the Prince story is dope.
But let me
very dope story.
When I say you put this performance up there with a Michael Jackson performance.
But I know Bruno Mars is a performer.
No, hold on now.
He's an entertainer, so I'm sure it was fun.
Nobody will ever be able to surpass a Michael Jackson. That's one in a lifetime type experience, in my opinion. As far as performance,
I'm all out on concerts.
But I'm saying this performance was so amazing. You have to put it up there.
Nice.
Like you got Michael Jackson. Then you have everybody else.
Was it choreography? I think of Michael Jackson.
Goodness.
I think of choreography. I think of a sharp
everything.
Sound.
Band.
Who is yours, Dave?
Like, come on, man.
Rock, when you sent that text yesterday and you said that you and your wife were in Vegas.
Right.
And you seen the dopest show. And you did say that Michael Jackson, when you look at this show, I'm talking about the Bruno Mars, that Bruno Mars was up there with Michael Jackson. And it made it sound like you said he kind of surpassed Michael Jackson. And I just thought it was kind of crazy for you to even bring up Michael Jackson in the same sentence with Bruno Mars. Bruno Mars, I think he's all right.
And all right is strong, dog. Don't do him like that.
Dog, don't disrespect him like that, bro.
Can I talk? Can I talk? I let you talk, right? I let you talk, right?
Go ahead, let him finish.
Okay. Go ahead. He's all right. I don't like every single song that Bruno Mars has.
Right.
I'm a big Prince fan, but one thing I hate what we do in our society, no short jokes right now. No short jokes.
Go ahead.
The one thing I hate that we do in our society, we see something for the first time, like you did with Bruno Mars. You get all excited, and that's fine. You had a great time, you and your wife. I'm pretty sure it was exciting when he did Love Train and what else, 24K. That's fine. But you got excited, but then you say, this has to be the most incredible, the best concert. Stop that. Stop saying what's best.
What just happened,
Made
dog?
him angry, dog. You see
What
the
just
rips?
happened, dog? What happened, man?
Because we do this with football. We do this when we watch a football game. We go, and we'll I'm making a point.
What'd you just do, dog? That's not even human, man.
I mean, this is how upset I get.
Can we please replay that?
No,
Hey,
we're not gonna replay
super
that.
producer, editing guy, KC, can you please replay that?
Stop that! Stop saying what's best. I get sick and tired of us as a society, as people. As soon as we see something, we figure out that's the greatest. When 10 years ago, we did see the greatest, which is Michael Jackson. I'm not comparing Bruno Mars to Michael Jackson. I'm not even comparing Bruno to Prince. He can't come close to Prince. I'll put Bruno with the time, which he did.
Oh, don't do him like that.
Oh my God.
Hold on. I would just like to say that the time was like Prince's sidekick group. Don't do in the capacity of the Silk Sonic is 5,200 seater. All I'm saying, when you say the best concert I've ever been to, Michael Jackson did a world tour. I know, but you said it's up there. You actually did say it was the best concert.
You did say
if I said
it was
ever,
your number one. Yeah, you said
let me pull up
KC,
let me pull up.
Say it was the best concert.
Let me pull up. Here's our text group right here.
Oh, he want to read the text messages like a woman is.
You want to pull it up too?
Like a scorned female. I know what it say, because I was asking you how much the tickets cost.
Best show on earth. I said best show on earth.
Yeah. Best show on earth, bro.
Okay,
so I was like, really? And I said, really?
What I should have added was right now.
But you were in the moment. That's what I'm saying. We live in the moment.
Okay, so let me
stop doing that.
No,
we need to stop doing that.
So let me clean it up a little bit.
Stop doing that.
Let me clean it up.
Please.
Damn, why you turn into a stepfather at the end, dog?
Man,
it's all good.
Sorry, Daddy.
That man
Sorry,
said
Daddy.
he want to change it right now.
So
I just want my mom.
So this event, this show was one of the best I've ever been to. Okay. Michael Jackson, Prince, they on a whole nother level.
Of course.
Okay.
Agreed.
I'm not saying that Bruno Mars and Anderson
What about
Paak,
even a New Edition? Like New Edition do 5,000, 9,000.
They're on that level. They're on that level.
They only been a group for 2 years, so
I'm just talking about from the entertainment perspective.
Nice
as a show,
nice.
as a performance.
I'm not
and the
doubting that.
MGM got a 5,200 seater inside the casino.
It's the new park at MGM. It's a new hotel.
I believe everything you said. When I read the text yesterday,
yes, sir,
and I was with my wife. Because yes, I was with my wife.
We all was
like, wait, you got when? You got one of those?
Oh, y'all pause. Make sure you understand. I was with my wife, and I read the text to her,
right?
And I went crazy because you did exactly what I said. We all do. We're living in the moment, and all I'm just saying, just stop living in the moment and just appreciate.
But even if Silk Sonic did one show in front of 97,000 people, Michael Jackson was doing 95,000 plus twice a week, like for a summer.
And don't even compare it to the Victory Tour. Remember the Victory Tour?
Yeah, you couldn't even buy tickets to that. You had to win them. You had to go to the newspaper and win a lottery to get a ticket for
I'm
that.
speaking more from the performance and entertaining factor, not from the audience size.
And that's but
you're saying performing and you still okay. So you're saying out your mouth, Michael Jackson and Prince, whole nother level. As far as anybody performing right now,
the only other person that can compete with this show, right now,
is who?
Beyonce.
Okay, and I would give you that.
You won't put Beyonce up there with the Michael Jackson and the Prince? She also selling out football stadiums. I mean, that you got a class.
I understand performance wise,
right?
I give you that. I'm not looking at the audience side. I'm looking at performance.
That's it.
He puts on a great show.
Absolutely,
and I'm not taking anything away from.
But when you say Michael Jackson, Prince, Beyonce, Rolling Stones, the Beatles, these are people who do. I mean, these are mega concerts. Like this ain't they not doing 5,200. Beyonce can't do 5,000.
No, she can't.
Yeah, Beyonce can't do 5,000.
But I'm not talking about the audience size. So here's what we're gonna do. You said yourself you're gonna go check the show.
Oh, I'm going. You had me so. I don't know what Anger Smurf is talking about, but I was like, "How much is the tickets?" You was like, "They cost."
So
but it's worth it.
We'll stop the conversation for now.
Right.
I want to hear
And
your
come
thoughts.
back. Yeah.
When you go watch the show.
I'm going.
I'm
gonna see the show, but I'm going in with the open mind.
You going in with a bad spirit, though, dog.
I am. I really am.
You gonna lie and say, I'm going with an open mind. No, you ain't, dog. Because you're gonna be sitting there with his hands crossed, talking about, you'll never be better than Michael Jackson
or Prince. On Prince.
Have you seen him dress up as Prince? You didn't know that, did you?
Oh, no.
Can we post? So we're gonna put a picture
You
of
are
Super
lying
Dave
to me, Super Dave.
dressed up as Prince.
Super Dave.
Yes.
You do not
On
have.
our I Hate the Homies Instagram page. Go check it out.
That's
Super
my boy.
Dave dressed up as Prince.
That's my boy. That really is my boy. So when Rock T just gave you that story about the Prince,
You was awfully.
I was in heaven. You see how quiet I
You
was.
better hope I don't find it in my phone, boy.
When he said Prince, he had my attention.
You better hope I don't find it in my phone, man.
You
boy.
have it in your phone? Super Dave, you got it in your phone. Please
got it
send
in his
that to
phone.
me. I'm gonna need that right now, dog.
I sent it to you.
How do we transition from
Let's go. The homie, what are we doing, man? I'm all discombobulated right now. I don't know.
his whole segment got shot down? It was all beautiful in the beginning. Hey, me and my wife went to Vegas.
Yeah, you called me
Speaking
out.
of the Las Vegas
You called me
Raiders.
out for not really watching the Michael Jackson concert in person.
Right, because have you seen Michael Jackson? I have. I haven't.
not.
I did
think
host
about
the Prince concert, though, which is a good runner-up.
What we're talking about, the Hall of Fame.
Yes, the Hall of Fame. I watched the Hall of Fame game was Thursday, and then it's a big weekend thing at Canton.
And it started early this weekend. I mean, this year. It started at noon.
Yeah, for the
Enshrinement.
bronze.
Yeah.
Yeah, the how do you say it? Where their bronze sculpture was revealed.
Mhm.
Yeah. And they get their yellow jackets on Friday,
Mhm.
and then they do the revealing of the sculpture on Saturday. But it was some people that you might remember. Richard Seymour won some championships with the Patriots, and then
He went to
came
the
to
Oakland
the
Raiders.
Raiders.
Yeah, I knew you were going to be happy about that.
So yes, but he definitely went in as a Patriot. Cliff Branch, one of the best Raiders wide receiver ever.
That's why we're having this topic right now. That's why we're having this
He
conversation.
wanted to squeeze that Raider in there.
It was also Dick Vermeil. I think I look at him as a
How does Dick
as a
Vermeil relate
player's
to the
coach.
Raiders?
Don't do that, dog. Hey man, I hope
Actually almost
both y'all.
got
This
hired.
is what I'm saying right now. I wish all evil on y'all's teams this season, and then we're gonna see who laughing. He who laughs. Wait a minute, and then it was the dude who made everybody cry. He played Bryant Young from the San Francisco 49ers. He thanked everybody, his high school, the fans, the coaches, and he said, I introduced you into 5 of my kids, but I didn't introduce you into one of them. And he had a 13-year-old son that died from cancer.
Yeah.
And that thing, when I tell you, and he said, I just want to tell my son, you're still in my heart. Like, woo.
Yeah, dog.
My wife had just walked in, and he had did that, and I was wiping my eyes, and she said, hey, now what is you watching that got you? And I said, it's football. She just walked out the room. She didn't even know what to do.
She said, I just go ahead and have your moment. Have your moment.
But beautiful. I love to see the guys. Oh, and there was somebody else.
Sam Mills.
No. Oh, Sam Mills, 5'9".
Oh, come on, bro.
Playing linebacker from a
Saints.
D3 college.
Come on, bro.
Man, what
Diesel.
I mean,
and
what an
brings the
amazing
helmet
specimen, dog. Yeah,
And you know what? It is hard to get into the. I mean, I think baseball maybe a little bit easier, and definitely NBA. You can definitely
with height.
No, as far as getting into the Hall of Fame.
Oh yeah.
But NFL, it is very hard to get.
Oh
into
yeah,
the
they go hard. And
They go-
Leroy Butler.
And
Leroy
Leroy
Butler
with the Green Bay Packers.
was always awesome. So I like this class. I don't really remember who got snubbed. I think the Takeo Spikes was one of the 50 and didn't make it this year. But Takeo gonna go. Good friend of mine went to Auburn, War Eagles.
Now, how do you decide if we were talking about if we were on that committee right now and we had to put together 2023? because I have a list of some of the guys that's probably going to be on the ballot.
Yeah.
Because the way I look at it, if you got to think about it, when I say their name,
Yeah, run them. Let's hear 'em.
There's not first ballot.
Okay.
You say in or out. We'll say in or out when you
Let's go.
run them.
Defensive end, Dwight Freeney. Indianapolis Colts won a championship. Was a beast.
No, he don't get it.
I gotta hear the whole list.
Yeah.
Linebacker James Harrison. We're talking about first ballot. Well, we're not talking about if they go in
I got you.
eventually.
I got
but
you.
first ballot.
James Harrison is going first
Yeah,
ballot.
Pittsburgh Steelers. Let's go.
James Harrison.
And you remember
is
the one play against the Arizona Cardinals in a Super Bowl
Yeah.
where he picked the ball off and he took
Yeah.
a 99.
Let's go.
James Harrison.
Yeah, let's go.
All right.
Dwight Freeney, maybe not this year, but eventually.
Revis Island.
Oh yeah,
Real
Revis
Revis.
Island. Well, how long did he play?
Hold on, the one with the Jets.
Yeah, how long did he play? Because he had like it was like
hella good for
like
a minute,
3
and
years,
then he floated
and
around,
then just disappeared.
Maybe not this one.
Right.
Maybe not this one, but you asked us. Just read it.
Okay. Boy,
Yeah, because even though
I
he
remember
was,
Revis.
he was
sweet.
shut down, but how long did he
He
shut
never
down?
got a championship.
he named the island
He
as
never got a
Revis.
championship though. Like that's important. As far
Cam Chancellor. I can't say his name. Cam Chancellor with the Seattle Seahawks.
The big
linebacker-
safety. Nah, safety. He
was part of
Legion
that.
of Doom.
He was
Legion
part
of
of
Doom.
that.
I don't know if he's first.
I don't know if he's first
now.
either.
Quarterback Carson Palmer.
Carson Palmer.
No, Carson Palmer ain't going.
I
He ain't
don't
going
know.
at all.
He's not going to go for a very long time, dog.
Okay.
It's 100 quarterbacks I could think of. Now, Carson Palmer he put in 20 years. He's probably a 20-yearer, but he was with the Bengals the whole
But
time.
you're thinking
dog.
too much right now.
Right.
Will he go in?
No, not
Yeah,
okay.
just don't dismiss his career. He had a
No,
solid
no.
career.
He was he's nominated,
Right.
but he's just saying, will he go
First.
2023?
Let's go.
Running back Chris Johnson.
Whew, that's a good one.
Speed.
Chris
With the
Johnson
Jets,
from
Tennessee.
No, he's not going on the
One
first one.
at one point in time was the fastest man in the NFL.
I remember now. He's not going on the first
Yeah,
one.
I gotta agree.
So none of those guys. The only
No.
two guys you put on there right now would be
The linebacker.
James Harrison from the Pittsburgh
Mhm.
Steelers.
Definitely Hall of Famer.
And maybe are you done? That's the list.
That's the list for.
Maybe Carson Palmer from
Carson
that
Palmer
Oh
ain't
my
going-
God!
Dog,
Carson
Carson Palmer
Palmer
ain't going on.
No, come
He ain't
on,
going
Rob.
on that
the-
list.
Yes, from this list.
Yeah.
If
But you won't
Carson,
put-
if Carson Palmer going, then so is the tall boy from the Ravens.
Okay, so let's go back to Revis.
What's his name? He won a championship.
Let's go back to Revis.
Dude from the Ravens. He went to Delaware State.
Don't say Trent Dilfer.
No.
Oh.
The 17.
Oh,
year-
Trenton Dilfer at Delaware State. That's an HBCU, bro.
no, not
Uh,
Delaware State. The Delaware that look like Michigan. They got the Michigan hats.
Yeah, Delaware.
What's his name, dog? The
Flacco.
Yeah, Flacco. If Flacco go before Carson.
Okay, so
Palmer.
let's talk about Revis because I liked Revis when he played,
Okay.
but jog my memory,
He's the last of the real shutdown cornerbacks. Like you can't.
him and your Raider guy.
Well, Asamoah. What? Okay, he won. He went to the Pro Bowl that year, and they gave him that money that year. But then he never.
Then he disappeared. He was never the
So-
same.
So I'm talking about Revis was
He won a championship with the New England Patriots.
who did?
Revis.
Oh, he did win a championship.
He won a championship.
But-
He went to back-to-back AFC championship games with the Jets. And nobody really threw to his
Oh,
side.
he was. Oh, when
He
the
was
Jets
cold.
was good.
No, he was
That's
cold.
right.
He was cold. But
That's
how long?
right.
How
Damn,
many?
what are y'all drinking, man?
How many
I'm
years?
putting it out there for you
You
guys.
ain't answered my question. How many years was he that cold, that shut down defensive back? I'm in my head. I'm saying
10
three.
plus. 10 plus.
No, he played.
No,
He
no,
played
don't
10
do that.
plus.
No,
Yeah.
don't do that. Don't do that.
No.
But was he that level? So you can't put him up there with primetime Deion
Well,
Sanders.
I didn't say
they
prime
said
time.
Darrell
I-
Revis and Devin Hester is also on that list.
Devin
Devin
Hester, he
Hester-
was on there. He made last year's list.
Yes.
He'll
And
be brought up again this year. Yeah, he'll be
as
on
a,
there.
as a kick return.
But he's not a
dude,
first
as
ballot. But he's not a first ballot, so he
Oh,
didn't make
okay.
it on his first
Understood.
ballot.
Okay,
We're talking about
understood.
first ballot.
Can somebody please tell me how many years Darrell Revis was a shutdown corner? I know he played in the league a certain amount of years. How many of those years was he shut down?
They saying he would be the 11th cornerback to enter the Hall of Fame on the first ballot, which means they are hard on cornerbacks. And the only other two recently was Champ Bailey in 2019 and Charles Woodson.
Rock, he had a stretch from maybe 10-year stretch.
You a 10-year lie,
Come
dog.
on, he wasn't locked
The
down
Jets-
all 10 years.
No. Dog. I'm not going.
You put him also with the New England Patriots, who we won a championship with. Bill Belichick brought him in. Don't do that. Don't take away from what this guy did.
Nobody's taking away. The dude was cold.
He just was asking how fresh he was.
He was cold.
For 6 seasons, he was the man, dog.
Okay, so is it safe to say 6 seasons?
Easy. 7 and 6 and a possible for sure. But 11 years just shut down. No cornerback.
Okay, if he was solid, locked down for 6 years, I'll give him first ballot. In a 10, 11-year career, and he's shut down.
You guys are hard. Y'all hard, okay?
Because you're right. He had an island land named after him.
Yeah.
And
Nobody want to throw to his side.
Nobody, exactly. So if he did that for 6 years, I'll give him first ballot.
He definitely did it for 6 seasons.
I'll give him first ballot.
Check. He was the highest paid cornerback.
So right now, just James Harrison from the Pittsburgh Steelers.
So we're going to take Palmer off.
Yeah, Carson can't go.
You should have been
this year.
checked for drugs on the cost of Palmer. I'm just telling you, that's embarrassing.
Yeah, Carson.
So let's go into yay homie, nay homie, man. 3-minute drill. Round table on wide range of topics.
He's still mad about the Prince thing. Dog, if you don't let me see
mad
this
about
Prince
Bruno
picture.
Mars. I'm mad. I mean, I'm just mad today.
Yeah, you also mad because you ain't got burp yet.
We're going to get him a bib. We're going to get you a I Hate the Homie bib. Can somebody
can you
send
burp him
that
at
to
the end
us?
of this episode?
I'll get KC to cameraman for the
Let's
I
go,
Hate the Homies podcast. Go ahead, man. 3-minute ticker going now.
Go ahead, man.
Let's go with the Jimmy Johnson, Jerry Jones feud. This thing isn't going to end anytime soon. Somebody asked Jerry Jones about Jimmy Johnson going to the ring. We know he's in the Hall of Fame now, but the Ring of Honor.
Yeah.
He's yet to be in the Ring of Honor.
He should be there.
Jerry said, I'm going to do it on my timeline, because we have other guys to consider.
Who are you considering, Jerry?
I agree with you. This is Jerry.
Because I asked you before we started the podcast, what the hell is wrong with them? And you simply said,
egos. You got to look back in the 90s when they were winning championships, and it all started then, because who gets full credit for them winning championships? To me, neither one could win without the other.
Right.
Because I gave you a job, sir.
Even when Barry Switzer won,
that's Jimmy's team.
That was Jimmy's team.
Yeah,
I know. Everybody know.
And he really should have won 2 years in a row.
He should have.
Because
it was that good.
The 49ers had Deion Sanders.
Right.
That changed the game, but they still had that game. They still should have won that game.
Right.
Even when they did the comeback. So Jimmy, no matter what, belongs in the Cowboys Ring of Honor. And it's sad
Jerry
because
being petty, dog.
He's being petty because it should have been there.
Petty. It's his building.
It should have been there 10 years ago.
Yep.
Jimmy Johnson is 79 years old. So
Next.
what the hell are you waiting on?
Next.
Nay, homie.
Let's go with the Drake concert. Drake was in
which part?
Oh my God!
It was a Young Money reunion tour.
Yeah,
but I don't know what you're gonna say. But all I know is he went to go hug Nicki Minaj, and she said, "Do you still have COVID?" and walked away from him before he could say no.
That's a legitimate question.
It's a real question.
I ask you guys that every time we walk in the studio.
Monkeypox is on such a high right now. I'm about to start wearing gloves, dog.
For real.
But that ain't the big problem. The problem was he said that when you look at Lil Wayne and you look at Nicki Minaj, they're the GOATs
of all time. That's what GOAT mean.
That's what GOAT mean.
Nah,
I know you're a DJ.
Yeah.
And I know you have to
say
be
Lil
crazy,
Wayne
going crazy over
for
this.
Sure. I would say Nicki Minaj.
A GOAT?
Lil Wayne?
A GOAT.
Absolutely.
Over Biggie, anybody else?
It's not over anybody.
Yeah, no.
Because there's multiple names. There's multiple names on the GOAT
by
list.
Himself. Tupac is a GOAT by himself. You think of Rakim.
Yeah.
GOAT.
Jay-Z.
I'm saying Lil Wayne, his catalog, GOAT for sure.
I agree.
For sure.
Nicki
Minaj,
what y'all
who
saying,
are we
because
comparing her to? Females?
What does GOAT mean? The greatest of all time.
So you're saying
Lil Wayne ain't fresh, though? Okay,
I didn't say he's not fresh.
Who's your rapper GOAT?
Tupac.
Yeah, but okay, agreed. I'm from Cali. I'm a Tupac fan.
Tupac, that's me.
Exactly.
Greatest of all time.
Now let's talk about catalog. The dude was on lane, off lane, on lane with the T-Pain synthesizer thing. Like he's still rapping over the weekend. Like that count for something, dog.
I didn't say it didn't count for anything, but when you use the word GOAT, I didn't use the word GOAT. That's what Drake used. But when you use that to me, you're saying one person, the greatest of all time.
No,
When we look at
it's a list.
No,
It's like the Hall of Fame,
no.
dog.
Do we do it for Muhammad Ali?
Lil
When we
Wayne
look at
ain't in
Muhammad
the Hall
Ali,
of Fame.
he's the greatest of all
rappers.
time. Oh God,
Lil Wayne
Dave.
ain't in the Hall of Fame of rappers, dog.
I can't be on the show today.
Listen to what you're saying, though, Dave.
I can't.
Drake, you're reporting the doggone story. Drake said that Lil Wayne and Nicki Minaj are greatest of all time. So he made his list, 2 people, and put them on this greatest of all time list. So what you're talking about is
the person, period.
one
like
person.
It's like saying, is Revis better than Woodson? Is Woodson
what he
better
said
than...
for male and female. He put Lil Wayne as the male GOAT, and he put Nicki
So
Minaj.
who did more numbers than Nicki Minaj as a female? Talk to me,
I
homie.
don't have
I'm sitting
a
right
problem with
here.
Nicki Minaj. I'm talking about, you said Lil Wayne.
We saying a Hall of... Okay, here, let's change. Okay,
Let's-
whatever Drake said, whatever, Drake, you're Canadian. And Drake is also on that list, by the way. We're talking about a museum of Hall of Fame rappers.
greatest of all time.
Course,
rappers,
Tupac
yes.
get a room, Biggie get a room. The 90s was crazy. Now let's evolve. Drake, I believe, got the most number ones as any person in the recording history.
over Lil Wayne and Nicki Minaj.
And Lil Wayne, I just think of his catalog, dog. He was with
Cash
them
Money
boys
when he was 13 years
16,
old.
15 years old. Like you, so I'm just asking you as a grown man who does radio, you don't think Lil Wayne deserves to be in a Hall of Fame of rappers?
Hall of Fame is fine. He's not my GOAT.
So you just want one person
You
to be
just want
considered the
one
GOAT.
person. That's
Who's
it.
Your one person?
Who's your
one
one?
person is Tupac, period.
That's it.
Okay,
Okay.
mine is Eminem.
Let me
Just
tell
like
you
when people
something,
look
dog.
at LL Cool J, they say he's a GOAT, right?
Let me tell you something,
When they
dog.
look at Michael Jackson, they say he's a GOAT, right?
True.
Okay. When they look at me, they say I'm a GOAT, right?
Look away. That's what I'm gonna say.
Maybe a little lamb.
Dog, yeah. Oh,
Maybe a little lamb, not quite a goat.
Super had a little him. Little him.
Hey man, let's shut this down, man. That's the end of the episode this week, man. I hate the homies, man. We make sure y'all continue to download, subscribe, 5-star ratings. I know I'm
Yeah,
holding
we
up a
need
10,
those.
but that's 2 5-star ratings right there.
Two
We need
fives.
those. Keep them coming. I'm Rock Teasy. That's who I be.
Hey man, it's your boy Griff, and I am in the Hall of Fame of homies, and I hate the homies.
And it's your boy Super Dave. Got to deal with these idiots every single week. But guess what?
We don't care.
Can you please burp your
Man,
homie right
this
here?
dude right here,
Can you burp him?
Homie.
he gonna get it.
Can you burp him?
Hold me.
Right down here, get me out of here, dog.
I hate the homies.